I came back once. I'm not wasting this life loving you again. His expression stiffened. I opened the stairwell door, then glanced back at him.
Congratulations to you and my sister. I hope you get exactly what you want.
When I opened my eyes, my sister Serena Shaw was kneeling in front of me, sobbing with a fruit knife pressed near her wrist.
Nora, I swear I didn't mean it. I had too much to drink. I don't even know how Lucas and
I almost laughed, because I had seen this scene before. In my last life, Serena cried like a victim after sleeping with my fiancé, Lucas Arden. Everyone comforted her. Lucas married her to save her reputation, and I was pushed into a marriage with Graham West, Serena's abandoned fiancé. Before the wedding, Lucas showed me my name tattooed on his wrist and promised.
I swear, I will only love you for my entire life, Nora.
I believed him. I wasted 5 years beside a husband who wanted my sister, waiting for a man who had married her. Then Serena died. I thought Lucas would finally come back to me. Instead, I found him at the funeral home, holding her photograph like he had lost the love of his life.
She was my wife. Let it go, Nora.
At my birthday party, Lucas and Graham fought over Serena on the rooftop. One had married her, one had never stopped wanting her. While they fought over her, I was shocked in traffic and died under the headlight. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the beginning. This time, I thought I was the only one who remembered. I was wrong. Lucas remembered, Graham remembered, and even with a second chance, both of them still chose Serena. This time, I would not be traded, chosen, or discarded. This time, I would build something none of them could take from me. Serena was still crying.
Nora, I swear I didn't mean it.
She sobbed, her voice trembling between broken breaths.
I only had too much to drink. I don't even know how Lucas and
Before she could finish, she grabbed a small fruit knife from the room service tray. A few people gasped.
I'm sorry.
She cried, pressing the dull edge near her wrist.
I betrayed my own sister. I don't deserve to live.
I had barely come back to myself when Lucas Arden crossed the suite.
I'll marry you.
His voice was calm. Serena froze. I turned to look at him. His eyes were different from the last time. In my previous life, Lucas had stood in the corner for a long time, silent and reluctant before finally giving in. This time, he did not hesitate at all. My heart sank. He remembered too.
Lucas, you don't have to do this.
Serena stared at him, stunned. Lucas gently took the knife from her hand and set it on the table.
I'll marry you. I owe you that much.
For 2 seconds, the hotel suite went silent. Then a cold voice came from the hallway.
You owe her?
Graham West stepped out from around the corner, his expression dark. He walked to Serene's other side and looked straight at Lucas. He said,
I'm the one engaged to Serena. If you want to marry her, shouldn't you ask me first?
Lucas frowned.
Graham, this has nothing to do with you.
Graham gave a short laugh.
Nothing to do with me? Our engagement was announced to half of New York last month. You show up in her suite this morning, and now you're offering to marry her. How exactly is that none of my business?
Lucas's face hardened.
The engagement can be called off. That isn't your decision.
The two men stood facing each other with Serena between them, pale and trembling as if she were the only victim in the room. That was when I understood. Graham remembered too. In my last life, he had married me after the engagement switch. We spent 5 years under the same roof, cold and resentful, barely more than strangers. He rarely looked at me unless he was drunk. Whenever he was, he would sit alone in his study, staring at Serena's photograph like a man mourning the life he should have had. After Serena died, he lost control and went after Lucas. Later, on my birthday, I was pushed into traffic and died under the wheels of an oncoming car. Afterward, both of them stood at my grave and cried about making it up to me in the next life. Now the next life had come, and here they were, fighting over Serena again.
Serena, our engagement is still in place. You choose.
Graham said, lowering his voice as he looked at her. Lucas looked at her too, his tone just as firm.
Serena, I'll marry you. I mean it.
Serena hesitated for a long time. Lucas stood on her left, heir to Arbin Media, a man raised among studio lots, streaming deals, and red carpet scandals. Graham stood on her right, a partner at one of New York's most aggressive healthcare investment funds, the kind of man who could make or bury a biotech startup with a single term sheet. Either one of them was powerful enough to turn a scandal into a marriage arrangement. Serena lowered her eyes first.
I'm sorry, Graham.
She whispered, her voice shaking.
Lucas and we already crossed that line.
Tears slid down her face.
I can only choose Lucas.
Graham did not speak. His expression looked as if someone had slapped him in public.
I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry.
As she spoke, she backed toward me. Before I could move, she grabbed my wrist and forced my hand into Graham's. Graham, Nora is wonderful. Marry her instead. Let that be my way of making this right. My hand was pressed into Graham's palm. She said quickly. The next second, he pulled away as if I had burned him. He frowned, rubbing his fingers against his trousers, the disgust in his eyes too obvious to hide. I yanked my hand free. Why? My voice was not loud, but everyone in the suite went quiet. I looked at Serena and asked slowly, "Why do you get to choose, while I'm supposed to accept whoever you hand me to?" Serena froze. No, you're doing it for yourself. Her face went pale. Mr. West, you don't have to look like someone just dumped a bad investment into your portfolio. I'm not marrying you. Then I turned and walked out. I did not stop until I reached the stairwell. The air inside was cold and smelled faintly of cleaning supplies. I leaned against the wall and forced myself to breathe. About 10 minutes later, the door opened. Lucas walked in.
Nora, you remember too, don't you?
I did not deny it. He was silent for a moment. Then he said,
Marry Graham.
I opened my eyes. Lucas looked at me with the calm cruelty of a man who had already made his choice.
Stop waiting for me.
He said.
In my last life, I married Serena, and those 5 years were the happiest years I ever had. I don't regret choosing her.
For a second, I thought it would hurt. It didn't. Something in me had already gone cold. I understand. He reached for my shoulder, but I stepped back before his hand could settle. Lucas Arden, I said, looking at him clearly. I came back once. I'm not wasting this life loving you again. His expression stiffened. I opened the stairwell door, then glanced back at him.
Congratulations to you and my sister. I hope you get exactly what you want.
After that day, I stopped looking back. Lucas and Serena could have their love story. Graham could keep his disgust. I had wasted one lifetime being chosen, traded, and ignored. I would not waste another. In my last life, I had nearly finished a clinical data platform for early cancer detection, before the marriage swap forced me out of the lab. Later, another team built on my work and took the credit. Not this time. I sold what I could, cashed out a small family investment account, and founded AstaDX, a diagnostic startup no one took seriously. No one took seriously at first. I hired people the big companies had overlooked, a computational biologist, a medical AI engineer, and a clinical coordinator who knew how hospital systems really worked. I gave them good pay, equity, and one promise. No one's work would be stolen here. Within a year, our validation data drew investors. Within 18 months, 3 major hospitals signed pilot agreements. When AstaDX received FDA breakthrough device designation, the health tech world finally paid attention. The launch was streamed from a medical innovation summit in Boston. I stood on stage in a white suit and explained the platform. Biopsy images, genetic markers, lab results, and family history, all used to identify high-risk patients earlier than standard screening. When I finished, applause filled the room. A reporter asked why I had chosen this. I smiled. Because in my last life, someone told me to give it up. I decided to correct that mistake. The audience laughed, thinking I was joking. I wasn't. By that night, AstaDX was everywhere. Someone later told me Graham watched the live stream from his office and sat staring at the screen long after it ended. Less than a week later, his assistant came to see me. Mr. West would like to discuss a strategic partnership.